Many people on Earth do not believe in the existence of the soul. Some are half-believers, while others think the soul exists but is something vague or intangible. In truth, the soul does exist, but what exactly is it? Here, I will provide a complete explanation of the soul. The soul, more professionally known as the astral body. In the beginning there was the Spirit alone, and He created, by His immense force, all that exists materially. He created the planets, the suns, plants, animals, with one goal in mind: to satisfy His spiritual need. This is quite logical, since He is purely spirit. Already I see you are wondering why the need to create material things in order to attain spiritual fulfillment. I offer this by way of explanation. The Creator sought spiritual experiences through a material world. In order to have these experiences, He wanted to embody a tiny part of His spirit in a physical entity. To do this, He called on the fourth force. The force concerns only spirituality. In this domain, universal law also applies. You most certainly know that the pattern of the universe dictates that 9 planets revolve around their sun. It is also the case that these suns revolve around a bigger sun, which is the nucleus for 9 such suns and their 9 planets. So it continues, right to the center of the universe, from where the explosion referred to by the English as the Big Bang originated. Needless to say, certain accidents occur, and sometimes a planet will disappear in a solar system, or perhaps enter it. But later in time, the solar system will revert and base its structure again on the number 9. The fourth force had a very important role to play. It had to bring to fruition all that the Spirit had imagined. It inserted, thus, an infinitesimal part of the Spirit in the human body. This comprises what you could call the astral body, which is soul, which forms 1/9 of the essential human being and consists of 1/9 of a higher self, which is sometimes called over-self. The higher self of man is, in other words, an entity which sends 1/9 of itself into a human body, becoming the person's astral being. Other physical bodies are inhabited, similarly, by other 9ths of the same higher self, and yet each part remains integral to the central entity. Further, the higher self is a 9th part of a superior higher self, which, in turn, is a 9th part of a more superior higher self. The process continues as far back as the source, and allows the enormous filtration of spiritual experience required by the Spirit. A normal human astral body contains approximately 4 billion trillion electrons. These electrons have a lifespan of approximately 10 billion trillion of our years. They were created at the moment of creation. Your astral body contains them, and, when you die, 19% rejoin the electrons of the universe until required by nature to form a new body or a new tree or animal, and the 81% rejoin your higher self. An astral body is not quite what you would call a pure spirit. On Earth, there is a belief that the spirit is made of nothing. This is false. The astral body is composed of billions of electrons, exactly marrying your physical shape. Each of these electrons has a memory, and each is capable of retaining as much information as is contained in all the books that fill the shelves of an average town library. This information is coded, like a microfilm containing all the plans of an industrial installation that a spy would be able to pass in a cufflink, though much more miniaturized than that. Certain physicists on Earth are now aware of this fact, but the public at large hasn't been informed of it. Your astral body transmits and receives messages, by means of these electrons, through the channel of your brain, to and from your higher self. Information is being transmitted without you being aware of it, thanks to a weak electric current from your brain in harmony with your electrons. Since it is the higher self which sent this astral body into your physical body, it is in the natural order of things that your higher self should receive information from your astral body. Like all things electronic, the astral body, tool of the higher self, is quite a delicate tool. So to summarize, the soul, which is the astral body, truly exists and resides within our physical body. It is an indispensable part of us. In fact, the astral body is our true self, and we merely use the physical body as a tool. The astral body is not a void or purely spiritual. Rather, it is composed of countless electrons that store vast amounts of information.